Oh my God, another one. My bad. I now have so much better appreciation for why Reese Tisa had 99 bajillion videos and had to make clarification videos. And who knows, maybe people actually watch this thing and have questions and I'll have to make more. Apologize in advance. But if you know me, you know that you may not like me, but I shoot from the cuff and I keep it funky. Like, you can call me a lot of things, but a liar is not one of them. I keep it everything a buck. I put everything on the table. What you see is what you get from me. It's not a whole lot of agenda and ulterior motives and whatever. Like, I just call it like it is. So I do want to give credit where it's due, because it's one thing that I feel like I didn't say, and I want to make sure that this is accurate, and so I'm gonna say it. So when everything happened and we came forward with our whistleblower complaints, they promised us an investigation as to what happened. Even prior to Jeff getting almost fired and then quitting, whatever. And then after that, they still said they were going to continue with the investigation or whatever, right? So they did investigate the claim about the money that was given by a staff member and passed off as Jeff's money, and then that never got paid back. They did investigate that one. That person had all kinds of proof. They had the sound clip that I sent, and it's much longer. There was more to the conversation, additional conversation there. There were emails. There was proof of when they took the money out of the account and when they gave it to the executive director. There were emails back and forth about, you know, when they were getting paid back and how they're getting paid back. So it was very easy to prove that what the person was saying was the truth. And that they were owed this money back and never had received it. And so the board did make that right. So prior to us shutting down and us getting fired, they did pay that money back. They got that person a check from whatever, Out Alliance Finances, and paid that person back. So that did happen, and I don't feel like I said that. But there was a promise, and they have it's due diligence. They had a responsibility to investigate all the things that we said, but there was no further investigation at that point. There was no investigation. None of us were ever interviewed to talk about what happened to us or the things in our whistleblower complaint. We were told that an investigator was going to contact us. That never happened. There was supposed to be like some sort of like formal findings of what was decided happened. That never happened. The board, I believe, held like a town hall in August of 2020 and said that all the claims were investigated and satisfied, taken care of, a decision was made. That never happened. We literally never heard anything else about the things that we said and told them about at all, which is why we eventually ended up deciding to sue, because at very least, even if we didn't get monetary compensation for hostile work environment or the money that we were owed and never paid, we at least wanted to have some sort of resolution and acknowledgement of what had happened to us. And we got none of that, which is why, to a large degree, it's so much of like an open wound for so many of us, because when we got that day's notice that we didn't have jobs anymore, that day's notice that the agency was shutting down, we pretty much found out a couple hours before the general public did that the agency was shuttering. And we never heard another single thing about the claims that we made and the whistleblower complaints that we turned in. But I did want to make it perfectly clear that that person did get their money back. So they were the one person in the situation that was made whole, and as they should. They absolutely should have gotten their money back. They shouldn't have lost it in the first place. But I just wanted to be clear that that money did come back to them.